Our next stop took us through Phoenix to Carefree Highway, and on the way, we saw some very interesting yard art, which really reminded me of cars. The scenery just gets more and more beautiful as you go through Arizona, and I couldn't believe my eyes. Our next stop was Cave Creek, Arizona, the home of our friend Jerry Kennedy. I called Jerry and asked him if he wanted to hang out, go out to dinner one night, and asked him if he could give us a recommendation for a campground that was close by. Well, he decided that we should stay with him. And wow, I'm sure glad we did. He has a beautiful casita in his backyard that we were so comfortable in, and we're so appreciative of Jerry. He took us out the first night to a great place called the Hideaway Roadhouse, and it is a must-see if you ever go through Cave Creek. It is one of the coolest towns ever. The next day, we got out the side-by-side, and we went up the mountain close by Jerry's house to take a look at his backyard. We then headed over to another side of the mountain where I strapped myself into the back with my 5-point harness because you can take the boys out of the races, but not the races out of the boys. After a great afternoon in the side-by-side and seeing lots of scenery, we headed to Roadrunners, which is a very cool bar. The next day, John and I took the dogs for a hike, and then we took our first dual sport ride with Jerry over to a town called Wickenburg. Just so happens it's the calf roping capital of the world, and we were able to see some cool competition.
Team 15, Bodie and Glenn. 439 on the get out. No time.
John and I then headed back to Roadrunners because we saw that there was going to be a Waylon Jennings impersonator, and he was actually really good.
They refused to let us go play at all. They said we look suspicious, and they like to take on real ball.
Not only does Roadrunners have great food, but in their backyard, they have a bull riding ring. We were able to watch some really cool bull riding for people that had been on there for the very first time.
Here we go. Come on, cowboy. Looking good. Keep it going. Hang in there. Woo.
Then it was back to the bar for one of my favorite childhood songs.
Someday the mountain might be but the Lord never will. Back in the way. That's just a little bit more than the lonely life.
The next day, it was back to Cave Creek where we parked on one side and walked up and down the road to check out all the cool shops. They have a lot of antiques and tons of stuff to look at. Then it was back to Jerry's poolside for a nice barbecue. After that, it was Valentine's Day. We decided to take a Sunday Valentine's Day hike, and this is about 2 miles from Jerry's house where we had this fantastic view of all the saguaro cactuses, and we walked around the side of the mountain and spent a great deal of time together. It was awesome. I'm taking a video of myself right now on accident. Here we are at Cave Creek, and we're on a 3.5 mile loop called the Overton Trail, and it is absolutely beautiful. I know I say that every video I take, but seriously, look. Didn't lie, did I? Cave Creek is beautiful. We appreciate Jerry's hospitality, and we'll be back very soon.